Alrighty, let's get to it. Streamer U, Ludwig, class, watch plus assessment. Okay, let's get to it. So Ludwig, what we working with? Let's get to it.
L.
One F.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. One F.
Oh, when someone said one F, I thought I was talking about like.
No, it's supposed to be one F instead of
Yeah.
two Fs. English major? I'm not an English teacher here, y'all. I'm a fucking streamer professor.
Right.
Hey, Professor Ludwig,
What up?
I'm here early for class.
Hi,
Can I
we're-
sit in?
No, we're going to have to wait till 2:45. Doors will open then, no.
Sorry about that.
No worries, man. Good to see you here early.
I'm here early, man.
And I saw you did your homework.
Yes, I did.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
That's a good student.
Bader, you put in the Wi-Fi? Huh?
That's a good student.
Mr. Keem? Yeah, Mr. Keem is a good student.
Full shooter log initiative.
Wait, should we talk? Should we show the log?
Yeah, come on. So if you're wondering how we're locking students out, it isn't through traditional locks. They literally have this like just metal bar, just a metal fucking bar, which Christian keeps calling a school shooter lock, which it probably is, because we live in America. I guess you could really get crazy. But this way you don't have to physically
Guard the door.
guard the door. Chat, does this look good if I'm here? And I'm like, all right, so does believing in yourself mean I'm being no? As well. Huh. And then Bader asks a question. Kill yourself. Back to the bar. And I go, boom.
Yeah, that's good.
You can let our students trickle in.
Sorry, I'm a bit early. It's hot out.
I think it's very interesting that there's a Red Bull fridge right in the class. This is the first like in-depth video of Streamer U that I'm watching. I've seen clips on TikTok, but I have not really just sat down and watched any like particular segment from Streamer U, at least from this year so far. So I wonder if the Red Bull branding is going to be in other places as well. I really want to watch out for sponsorships and partnership opportunities. I think that's something that Agent speaks about sometimes in his classes, at least the classes he did last year. I just think it's important to kind of peep out those sponsorships and partnerships for anyone who's a streamer, a content creator, anything of the sort. You want sponsorships and partnerships if you want to make content your moneymaker. Of course, you can also make content and use content as a leverage to get people into a product, a service, and things like that. But for many streamers, you all are really trying to entertain people. So sponsorships and partnerships is a good way of getting that. And Kai Cenat has decided not to partner with a Netflix, Amazon Prime, anything like that. So I'm sure there are a lot of sponsorships and partnerships throughout this whole streamer university ecosystem that's allowing him to put up so much money for this. I won't even call it a social experiment anymore because the first year was successful. Obviously, it was successful enough for him to do it again. So I'm pretty sure it's even bigger and better this year in regards to sponsorships and partnerships. So that's just something that really caught my eye already. So let's keep going.
Side. Wanted to hit the AC.
I can just fix the spelling. I'm feeling embarrassed about it. Oh, fuck. Now it's got that like messy.
You didn't clap it out.
I didn't clap it out.
You didn't clap it out.
Well, you got to clap it outside, no?
You can kind of clap it wherever, bro.
It's like low-key disrespectful, though, no?
Clap inside? Probably, yeah. You probably shouldn't clap in the room.
You hear about that Japanese chalk company that went out of business? They were the best in the world.
No, why'd they go out of business? They're the best.
Because just not enough people buy chalk. Does that look like an L?
It is really slanted.
Is that how you like to be referred?
Professor L in class. Yeah, please do not call me Ludwig in class.
Okay. Sounds great, sir.
Professor L's fine.
Professor L.
Thank you.
It is really slanted.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Oh, it's not bad.
Is it our class? No, that's what I'm fucking saying. It's Professor L's class. Bro, my shit slants a bit. That's fine.
Professor L, are you sure that's how you would like to be referred? I'm just double checking.
Professor L, wait, why would that be bad?
There's a lot of people in class who might not be down to be serious. They might be trolling.
Okay. I think the streamer's name is Mr. Keem or something like that. I'm not that familiar. From the clips I've been seeing, he has been really helping people out with their tech. And I think I saw a video that Twitch actually put together, Wild S Streamer U, and he was talking about really wanting to be the bridge, the intersection between the streaming world and tech, and really just offering to Twitch like, hey, like I think that a lot of streamers have issues with tech, and I would love to partner with you all in some type of way to really bridge that gap so streamers can focus more so on creating content. I think that was a direct pitch that a lot more people should do. When you see that you are an intersection of anything, a bridge to anything, reach out directly to the main player. Reach out to the people who have the power. That's a cool way to form a sponsor. Well, less about a sponsorship, more so about a partnership. If he can work directly with Twitch, he can get paid directly by Twitch to be an ambassador, to create content for them, like a product marketer, but as a creator, as an actual user-generated content that they can leverage. That's a way that he can get paid directly by Twitch itself. That's a smart thing to think about if you are a streamer and you have unique insights.
I don't get it. What's wrong? Professor L. L's for Ludwig.
Okay, understandable.
It's like a pseudonym. I don't get it. What's wrong with L?
Maybe like Professor L Wig.
You're still on this? Professor L. Wig.
Like it's just a suggestion, but I will call you Professor L. That's not.
At that point, then why wouldn't I just be Professor Ludwig? Because L. Wig is the same amount of syllables as Ludwig.
Maybe like anything after L. Maybe it could even be like one letter.
What's wrong with just L? It's just the first letter.
Maybe you could use your last name as an initial instead of your first
Like
name.
Professor A?
Yeah, maybe. Professor A would probably be actually not probably. It would be way better than Professor L.
Just don't go by Ogren.
Sipping on the
So
Red
people used to call me
Bull,
Big
Red
L
Bull.
growing up.
Big L.
Yeah.
Growing up, that doesn't mean anything other than your name is Ludwig, I guess. Yeah.
See? I'm gonna be freaking weird about. Have a seat, y'all.
Hey.
Appreciate that. Professor.
I'm Robin.
Good to see you, Robin.
The pursuit of liberty.
And I like that. And I like the pursuit of liberty. My hand sanitizer moment. Peter's just outside. Everyone walks by and goes, Ludwig's class. What time is it? 2:59.
Do I start at 3:05 or do I start at 3?
I'll probably close the door, Bader. Yeah, and then just open it to let him in. I won't lock it until 3:05. Doors closed. I love the chitter chatter of a classroom before it starts. It's like you know, an orchestra warms up and they're all playing the different note. If you hear my voice, clap once. If you hear my voice, clap twice.
Okay, class
All right,
about to
guys.
start. Let's get
A
it.
few minutes before it started for real, but for now, I want you guys to be thinking about this question. I just want your own responses to it. I'll be asking you in a few moments. You can still talk amongst yourselves, still talk to your chat. We'll be started at
I wanna
3:05.
participate
Doors will be
too.
locked
Let's do
in, and then things will get going. Anyone got any questions?
No, sir.
All right, let's get to it. Hey, wait, you sitting in? Yeah, just a little bit.
Yo, agent in the class. Let's see.
Not the best. I saw your class. That looked great. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. I like the PowerPoint. One issue we might have, I'm realizing, is if we lock it, how is Bader going to let them in? So after 3:05, I think you come inside and you lock it. And just have a message on your phone.
No entry without Red
If you
Bull
are
or no.
late, you need to bring Professor a Red Bull or get a signed slip from your age. Okay.
See the Red Bull note, the Red Bull call out again. I wonder if Ludwig himself got a sponsorship with Red Bull. I wonder if it's Ludwig's sponsorship with Red Bull or is it the entire Streamer U sponsorship with Red Bull? Because he directly called out Red Bull again. We saw earlier that he has a Red Bull refrigerator filled with Red Bull already. So why would he need late late students to bring him a Red Bull when he already has Red Bulls. That's directly a call out to just shout out Red Bull that much more. So this is obviously a sponsorship. It's just more so of, is it Ludwig's or is it the entire streamer use? Let's keep going.
Damn.
Why do you have but still on time.
Have a seat. 303.
A little late.
303 is a little crazy. I still don't see.
Oh, really?
I yelled at him yesterday for talking. Since then, he keeps going up to me and doing this. I was wearing a bathrobe last night trying to fucking take a dump. He goes, I'm like, bro, please.
Professor, pre-class question.
Yeah.
What can I do to be your best student?
Just participate. Listen, be an active listener, be an active learner. Honestly, the best thing you can do is be an amazing streamer in 6 months and then say it was all because of Professor L's class.
Okay.
And that's my best student.
I was already planning on it.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, my name's Alazami.
Elazami?
Alazami.
Alazami. Oh, I do know you. I looked at your channel today. I looked at all your channels today, yeah.
Hey.
All right, it's 305.
Black boy is coming up right now.
Come on in.
Do I lock him out?
Come on in. 305. Doors are officially locked at this point.
Let's see if anybody's gonna
Everybody
be late,
is
class.
officially
Somebody late already.
No. All right, y'all. Do you hear my voice clap once? Do you hear my voice clap twice? Sarah, sit the fuck down. Guys, we are now starting. There's 2 people outside. Should I let them in? I'll leave it up to you guys.
No. Yes.
Show of hands if I should let them in. All right.
Let them in.
Keep
Let
those
them
hands
in.
up. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, hands down. Hands up. You think I shouldn't let them in? All right, Mater, you.
I already sent him on the mission.
When they come back, all right. Next person they're in, but
Next person's in.
next person's in. Class just voted to let you in. They just voted to let you in. Bring it over.
Wait, I brought you this. I heard that it was bonus points.
All right,
Red
lock it.
Bull.
Now we're locked
Red
for real.
Bull when he got
All right,
a
have a
whole
seat. Please
freak
have a
back
seat.
there again.
Everyone, welcome to my course today. Yo, welcome to my course today. It's called How to Get Lucky. I realize this has a bit of a sexual innuendo. It is not sexual, but I truly believe to be a successful streamer, you need to get lucky. I think every streamer has had a moment they can refer to where they got lucky, but it's about capitalizing on that luck, being prepared for when that luck strikes. All right. So here it is. This is my first question I had for y'all. Did anyone have a thought on it? Please. Do you need to be? If you believe you'll be successful, you become successful. Yeah.
I said no, but it's the bare minimum to ever being able to begin being able to achieve it.
Say that one more time for me.
Like no, but it is the bare minimum to ever begin being able to.
I see what you're saying.
I don't think it's like a grand factor of becoming successful, but I do think in order to be successful, you have to have that mindset of like, oh, I want to be successful, and that's the drive. It's not really like how it's the mindset. The mindset's the drive because the goal, as long as you have your eyes on the goal, your drive is unstoppable.
Marlon?
Well, I do think that's the first step to being successful. You know what I'm saying? But then on top of that, I think, hard work, discipline, all this stuff. If you don't have that, you won't be so successful at all. You know?
Yeah, I think you guys are nailing it on the head. I don't think we got to go more because it is absolutely true that belief alone is not enough. All right, what you need is belief, but you also need all those other factors. The most important thing I want you to take away from this class is that you need to be delusional. All right?
Amen. 100%. I always say that. Delusional.
Are already amazing at this. All right, you are all delusional enough to have applied to Streamer U and thought that you would get picked to get in. You are all delusional enough to be hitting the go live button, which is in it of itself an act of ego, right? People should be watching me, not other people. So you're a little delusional in that sense. It is a perfect thing if you're going to be a successful streamer. You have to be delusional. It's not a teachable skill. That is a skill that you either have intrinsically, maybe confidence you grew up with. So congratulations, you all have that. And I have some more congratulations for you. I got some good news for you all today. 10,000. All right, nope, it's not 10,000. All right, the class is called How to Get Lucky. A little background for y'all on who I am. I am Professor L. All right. If you don't know me, Streamer of the Year.
Oh,
What was that?
that was Bonnie right there.
So uncalled for.
What was that?
Extremely uncalled for.
No, chat was saying loser. I was like, loser? What are you talking
Bonnie,
about?
everyone gets one, so you're out. Professor L, Streamer of the Year 2021. Bonnie, do you have one? Oh, shit. Content Creator of the Year 2022. You got one? Oh, shit. Okay, that's what I thought. Top 50 Super Smash Brothers player. I'm a Red Bull athlete. 6th most sub streamer all time. Engaged to a bad bitch. Fluent Chinese. Japanese.
My man said he's engaged to a bad bitch. I fuck with it. I fuck with it, Professor L. I definitely fuck with that. 31 years old, 30 club, 33. That's me. So I love to see, millennial, towards the end of the millennials here as well. The streaming space definitely feels like it's more of a Gen Z, Gen Alpha thing rather than a millennial. So I love to see a millennial in the game. I really feel like millennials are the true bridge. We bridge the various generations together. It was us really stepping out on social media and making it pop that gave Gen Z the platform to do what they do, and they running with it, and we love it. I love it. But recognize game. Give millennials they flowers. Shout out to Professor L. Let's get it. And another call out too. He's a Red Bull athlete, so obvious that he was calling for the Red Bull over and over again. It's his sponsorship. Let's keep rolling.
All the languages, and I'm 31 years old. I'm probably. Show of hands. Anyone older than me in this room?
Agent, raise
There
your
we
hand.
go.
Raise your hand.
There we go. Agent, I don't think you got me beat yet.
Yeah.
What right now?
I'm top 50. Yeah, man. Let's just go to the next slide.
This is in the state of America.
All right, y'all. I got great news for you all. These are important facts. Keep in mind. 92% of streamers do not go live a second time. That's real sad. 92% of people will go live once and they will never go live again. To be in the top 1%, all you need is 20 viewers. That is the top 1% on Twitch for streaming. All right? You are already in the top 1%. And of the 1 million students who have applied, you guys made it in. Round of applause for yourselves. And just by show of hands, who's in the top 1% on Twitch?
All of us.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good. So we're doing well. All right, everyone, do me a favor. Check under your chairs. Check under your chairs, everyone.
That stat is
Everybody
pretty
check under
crazy.
your chairs
Though.
right now.
That stat is pretty crazy. 92% of streamers only go live once. This is my first live on Twitch, and I would be definitely going live again because I want to be in the 8% easily. With this content creation game, it's all about persistence and consistency. Just continuing to show up. It doesn't matter if people tune in or not. If you consistently show yourself that you can show up, naturally people will start to show up as well. As long as you make good content, keep putting the content out there, promoting yourself as well. Keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up. Because out of that 92% of streamers who only go live once, I'm pretty sure at least 10% of them could have probably hit on Twitch or Kick or any other streaming platform if they just continue to show up. Keep showing up. And it's crazy that the top 1% is 20 viewers. I don't have any viewers right now, but we still streaming. But I'm pretty sure if you work hard enough, you could get those 20 viewers if you continue to show up consistently, figure out the Twitch platform, understand how the algorithm works, and just show up every day. Let's keep going.
All right, okay, everyone's got, who got a star?
Me! I got a star.
All right.
I have a star.
Do me a favor, what color star you got?
Silver.
Okay, silver, white?
Glitter.
Does anyone have a gold star? Does anyone have a gold star?
Let me see. Oh, it's white. This is white.
You can check under anyone got to check under the chair of a neighbor if you need. Who's got our gold star? Oh, we got our gold star!
Professor Al,
Hey, hold up. Let me explain what the stars mean, everyone. Let me explain what the stars mean. What was your name again, please? Malik. You win our gold star. Are you live right now? Guess what you win for the gold star?
Do I get to your game?
I will be rating you today.
Wow.
Now, guys, what did Malik do to earn that gold star? Got lucky. Okay. Raise your hand if you got a white star.
I got a white star.
I got bad news for you. All right, you guys, and this is a real stat, you guys are going to leave Streamer U less successful than you came in.
Oh.
I need you guys to listen to these stats I'm about to tell you. They're very important. Most of you guys are going to fail. Most of you in this room actively are going to fail as streamers.
Why?
I did the math on last year's Streamer 2025 invites. Here's the chart. Now I'm going to break down this chart for you. It's a dumbbell chart.
Wow, that's too much for me.
These black dots are where they were at before Streamer U 2025. April 2025, that was their average viewership. The red line, okay, that means they went down in viewers. The green line, they went up in viewers. The orange dot is what their viewership is last month, okay? So these are people who they went to Streamer U. They had all that success, all that excitement. I'm about to be a fucking amazing streamer. Now their viewership down in here, okay? I'll give you the stats more concretely so you can really grasp it. The average viewership of all the streamers who participated in Streamer U 2025 is down 287 viewers. Wow. They have lost viewers year over year. Wow. Now, obviously, that's outweighed by people with larger streams. Okay, they have much more of an impact. The median streamer, all right, the median, we know what the median is, right? You slash both ends so you get the person in the middle. All right, Marlon, you shaking your head no?
No. Sarah is on me again. Like,
all right. The median viewers, all you need to know, has gained 4 viewers before and after Streamer U. Okay? This is you. This is what you will be, all right, next year after all the excitement's over, after all the collabs happen. All right, after your viewership skyrocketed, your followership skyrocketed, you are going to get 4 more viewers.
Yo, that's huge. The epiphany that I just got from that is relying on a moment alone will not save you. Trying to go viral will not save you. Even if you have that moment, if you don't know how to leverage that moment, you will end up where you currently are. If not, take a step back. So make sure you take advantage of the moment and not let the moment make you. Make the moment. Don't let the moment make you. It's very similar to Players Club. Make the money. Don't let the money make you. Make the moment. Don't let the moment make you. Take full advantage. Let's go.
Over half, if you got a white star, that is you. Over half of the streamers have gained single-digit viewers or lost viewers year over year. Okay, why do we think that is? Streamer U is supposed to be the trip of a lifetime. You're supposed to have made it. You're in the big leagues. Marlon, why not?
Well, I do think when you come here, everybody's going to spike. Big streamers, small streamers. When you leave, you got to make sure you're entertaining on your own as well. And try to capitalize on it and just grow, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, capitalize. I like that. What else?
Kind of like what he's saying, but you also got to find ways to maintain the trajectory, because it's like this is going to skyrocket you in one way or another. But if you just instantly go back to not changing anything about your content or not implementing things you might have learned or not collabing with people that you met, you just go end up right back where you were.
I feel like this guy right here, I know nothing about him. I haven't seen him in any cliques or anything like that. I want to know his username because I really feel like he's taking this serious. He's raised his hand a couple of times and the class just started. So he definitely wants to get the game that Ludwig is about to drop throughout this course. And I'm pretty sure he's probably going to be one of the people to do the homework throughout as well. So let's keep rolling.
I think ultimately, when shit's going good, when the viewer number's up, it's really easy to spark stream. All right? It's really easy to post clips with Streamer U in it, and they do amazing. Okay? You know what sucks? Is doing it when you don't have a great game plan, when you have nothing going on. All right? So motivation is great, but we should discipline ourselves in small things and from those progressive things of greater value. This is Marcus Aurelius. Okay, he was the leader of Rome, the largest empire in the world. He wrote himself a journal called Meditations. It was his private thoughts. It was never published. They published it after he died. He's the most powerful man on earth. He's writing this. Okay, he has everything in front of him. He is writing this. So what does it mean to be disciplined versus motivated? Okay, we all know motivation is fickle. Discipline's forever. How do we get some discipline? This is an activity. I want you guys to all be doing this right now. This was your homework. If you did it, good. If you didn't, do it now. Pen and paper. Pen and paper right now. If not, you can put it in your phone right now. That is fine. But I need you to write this down later.
Let's see. Let's try to do this. It says write down goals you have for yourself to achieve before the end of the year. Do not make all your goals metric based. Make goals that you have control over. Dream big, but make it achievable. Failure to hit your goals should result in an honest conversation with yourself. Motivation is fleeting. Be disciplined. So write down goals you have for yourself to achieve before the end of the year. What are my goals before the end of the year? Let's see. Goals before the end of the year. First, I want to successfully launch my company. That looks like me producing a paid challenge and launching my first group cohort. Both will be paid, and that'll be my first stint in just really making money off something that I built for myself. That's my biggest goal for the year. That, and also, this isn't content related, but more so just personal. But I definitely make content around it sometimes. Get to 12% body fat. Alrighty. So he said, make these goals that I have control over. I have control over both goals. Don't make them all goal metrics. Don't make them all metric centric. The 12% body fat obviously is metric centric, but the launching successfully, that's not metric centric. I think they're both big. I think they're both achievable. And I think I have to really have that talk with myself if I don't hit it. So, yeah, let's keep rolling.
Where I only have 2 pens.
Write it down later.
I'm gonna write that down later. I'm not
Let's put it in the phones right now at the very least.
No pen for you.
We can run it on the phone. All right, guys. We're writing down our goals. These are goals that you want to achieve before the end of the year. They're 2026 goals. We're in July. We're over halfway through. We don't have that much time left. But what do you want to achieve by the end of the year? These don't have to be streamer related. All right, they can be about maybe your personal health, your personal relationships. But I want you to be writing down the goals. If you're writing down on your phone, I want you to write these down physically, okay? This, I have it. I didn't bring it with me. Actually, I fucked up. We forgot to bring it. I wrote this down in 2018. I literally have the piece of paper in my dorm room, okay? It was 2,000 subs, 100K followers, 1 million uniques. Be punctual, be full time. I went 4 for 5. I'm not a punctual guy. I'll be honest about myself. All right, I went 4 for 5, but I do believe there is some value in materializing your goals by writing them out, putting them in the universe, okay? And I want to see your goals. I'll reply to all of them. That's part of your homework today. But ultimately, motivation is fleeting. Discipline, okay? is what will help you be a successful whatever you want to be in the future, and goals can help you be accountable. Okay, make the goals achievable, but also something that you're shooting for. Next up, we're going to talk about schedule. All right, this is important. When I first went full-time streaming, I did what probably a lot of you maybe do right now. I went live when I woke up. I went to bed when I was tired. I woke up whenever I woke up. And I sort of did that on repeat, but you probably have recognized, maybe some of you who have started full-time streaming from a regular job, schedule kind of helps. It helps make sure you wake up at similar times, get similar sunlight, you eat correctly, you're working out correctly. And I don't think people think enough about streamer schedules. They just think about, when can I start? How long can I be live? And I think a lot of you right now, who's doing 24/7 here? Okay. Now this is fine. Look, it's Streamer U. It's a rare event. You're capitalizing on it. Okay. But let's get a good schedule when we get back. I'm going to tell you, this is my ideal schedule. This is what I try to do day to day, at least when I go live. I wake up 9:30. The first thing I do, first 4 hours of my day, it's meetings. I do some podcasts. I eat right. I do like at least, 5K steps. It's just starting my day off. Okay. Next up, 1 p.m. This is probably one of the most important parts of my day. It's me time. I'm looking at people's streams. I'm ideating what I'm going to do on stream that day. That's it. I got nothing else on the plate. It's eat, ideate. I watch Twitch. That's it. 4 p.m., usually about when I go live. I don't go live for more than 4 to 6 hours. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit why that's I think a good amount of time for you guys to go live for. But I'll do whatever segments I had come up with in my ideation process, and then decompress, hang out with my fiance, eat dinner, chill, and then I try to hit a similar bedtime every day. This is going to be another homework time for y'all. This one, you guys don't need to show to me, but I want you to create an ideal schedule for yourselves for when you guys get back from Streamer U. What is the life you want to lead? Okay, write it down for yourself. You can make your life really easy if you just follow the script that you give yourself.
I'm definitely interested in learning more about his 3 segments and also why he streams no more than 6 hours. I really want him to go into that. I really hope he goes into that in this video. I'm less into the amount of time he's streaming. I'm more so into the segments. I wonder why 3 segments. I wonder if he's creating content from those segments. Since he has 3 segments, he was very particular about 3 segments. He didn't just say, I like to have segments. He didn't say, sometimes I have segments. He said 3 segments. It almost makes me feel like, is 1 segment sponsored? Are all 3 sponsored? Is 2 sponsored? Are the segments really set up to create long-form content that can live on YouTube? Are the segments set up in a way to create short-form content that can live on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, posting on Facebook? I think for streaming in particular, it's very hard to discover someone unless they are already like a big streamer. So the segment idea could be a way to create more discovery on other platforms. That's just my hunch, but I'm really looking forward to see what he says about that.
Another important thing, take days off. I think a lot of you guys don't want to take days off. I think a lot of you guys feel this pull to keep going. You are human. You are fallible. Give yourself the best opportunity to succeed in 5 years. People underestimate what they can do in 5 years. They overestimate what they can do in 1 year, okay? So if you give yourself a little rest, you'll be a lot more successful in the long term. Are you trying to be a streamer for a year and burn out and then be like, oh, I can't deal with content creation? Or are you trying to do it?
Notes
I'm on year 8, okay? Yeah. And you never see a tweet out of me going, oh man, I'm so fucking tired doing this. Because I take time off. I go to Dodgers games, I hang out with my fiance, I do whatever. But I think time off is important. That shit actually matters. It will help you in the long run. It will also help you be a more well-rounded individual. People who stream every day, they become rotted individuals. All right. I think experiencing life makes you a better streamer, makes you a more well-rounded person. This also matters. Do we have a question on that?
Did you start taking days off once you made it big, or when you were still small?
All right, guys, hold on. That's a good question. Did I take days off when I was making it big? Okay, look, it's true that when the number's going up, it is really exciting to ride that wave and do as much as you can to keep it going. It's like what you guys are doing currently with Streamer University. I got to go live every day. Okay, that's fine. I think it's okay for short periods of time to do that, but make it a short period of time. Recognize, hey, I'm catching this wave. I'm going to take some time for myself after, all right, to catch up on the life that I haven't been leading because I've been so focused on work. It's really easy for streamers to fall in the trap. You know the trope of like the working husband,
IG.
barely knows his wife, barely knows his kids, works every day. Streamers do that to themselves all the time. So many streamers have amazing relationships online, offline. They barely talk to the people they stream with. They have no personality. They give everything to their creation, and then they're a husk themselves. In 10 years, you will not be hearing about them. I promise you that.
Yeah.
All right. Who's your GOAT? This is another homework assignment. I need you guys to be writing down who your streaming GOATs are. Now, for this specifically, all right, it is important for you to study what you are passionate about, okay? You cannot be a streamer if you do not watch streams. It just doesn't work. You don't actually care about the medium. Maybe you just like the idea of being big and successful. Maybe you like the idea of being rich. You'll just never be successful if those are your reasons. You have to truly love streaming to be a big streamer, all right? So what does it mean when I say who's your GOAT? I need you to find streamers in the niche you are in, okay? If you are doing sports, don't put down, Jeffree Star as your GOAT or whatever. Try to make it somebody who's in the same sphere as you, all right? So for example, look, everyone knows Anthony Edwards, all right? Anthony Edwards often says he's inspired by KD. KD, talk to him. In an interview, he says he's inspired by Kobe. Kobe obviously inspired by Michael Jordan. Most of you probably don't know who David Thompson is. Okay, that's the domino piece that started it all. He inspired Michael Jordan to be the player he is. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Respect these giants. Study your GOATs. I'm gonna give you a few examples of people who I like right now. And so when I ask you to write down these GOATs for this homework assignment, I want you to write down 3 people and why. What about their content do you find so alluring? So I'm gonna give you examples so you can do this easier. Joe Bart, king of the content funnel. We'll talk about the content funnel a bit later. Okay. RDC, they're probably kings of authenticity in streaming. And I think authenticity is what audiences really enjoy, right? Especially because there's such like a Mr. Beastification, of like big grand events or whatever. People like authenticity, a friend group who are actual real life friends. You can't get much better than that. And then KDB, she's funnier than I'll ever be. So honestly, I'll watch funny people to hopefully pick up a thing or two. So anyway, that's an example of a few GOATs. I need you guys for your homework. All right, this is it. Your homework today. Write down your 3 goals. It can be 3 or more.
What did you just say?
Is that Lacey?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like the vibe.
You didn't like the
I
vibe.
like the vibe.
Tom, to be allowed
Can you go out, yell them, and tell them to go see Dean Cincinnati on my behalf?
Oh my God.
Right now, baby, go yell them. Hey, Lacey, Dean Cincinnati right now. I'm not playing.
Truly uncomfortable.
I'm not playing. You are 30 minutes late to class.
I'm not even in this class. Batman, go handle that.
That's even a better reason. Dean Cincinnati.
Yeah, open notes.
Get out of here.
Don't worry about it. I got it. All right, come on. Let's get out of here.
All right.
All right, close the door, better. All right, homework. Guys, back to it, your homework. All right, there's 3 things. I'm only checking for 2. First one, I need your goals, at least 3 for the end of the year. I need you to think about the schedule. I don't need to see what your schedule is, but start thinking of an ideal schedule. And then finally, write down your 3 GOATs and why they are your GOATs, what you admire about them. And I want to just actually take a few right now. Does anyone have some goals that they share with the class?
Okay, I definitely want to do this. I have my goals. I've already shared those. I want to put together my ideal schedule. I want my schedule to always support me creating content. It doesn't always have to be me streaming, but I want to have at least an hour to create content every single day. It's going to probably start out as 1 hour to create and edit content, but eventually I will want that to expand out. But with work and life and everything else, I think an hour is doable. So I'm definitely going to try to create a schedule. And when it comes to my GOATs, I'm going to expand it out. It's not going to be just on streaming since this is my first stream and I'm starting to really just learn about streaming. I'm just going to talk about people that I look at GOATs from a content standpoint, even if they don't necessarily look at themselves as a content creator. So my first GOAT is Kanye West. I love that Kanye West thinks of himself as an artist, not just a rapper. Like, and what I mean by an artist is not just a musical artist. He is a true artist across realms, across worlds. He is in fashion. He started so many different things. Like, so definitely Kanye West is one of my GOATs. Next, when I think about GOATs, I'm going to say Dr. Miles Monroe. He is a pastor. He died. I forgot when he died exactly, but I discovered his content about 2 years ago of him just preaching. He's from the Bahamas, and the way he just spoke, I just like the way he speaks, and I like the content they was speaking about as well. So just looking at it from discipline, principle, being a great orator, Dr. Miles Monroe. Goats. I think the next GOAT that comes to my mind is Omar El Takori. Omar El Takori is he creates content on YouTube primarily, and he is a content coach almost, and I just love his approach to content creation, and I thoroughly enjoy his podcast. And he finds ways to create content that feels authentic, but is super duper crispy as well. So it's high quality and great information. So those are my three GOATs. If I had to go into the more entertainment world, GOATs. I don't know. Who just always entertains me and is and just breaking through. I guess you could say Kai. I love the fact that no. Yeah. I guess you could say Kai, the fact that he's able to put together streaming you and everything. Like, I think that's dope. Let's keep running.
Bonnie, please. What's the goal?
Like lose my imposter syndrome because I do struggle with that a little bit.
Lose your imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
What does that mean exactly?
Like just be more confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how about we? Oh, brother. So uncomfortable. I'll let it slide. I think, Bonnie, a good way to phrase goals are things you can make actions on, right? So losing imposter syndrome is hard because it's a little open-ended. So maybe write down things you appreciate about yourself every day. You know, like building confidence in ways that you can make tangible actions towards, as opposed to hurting yourself in your own goal. In your own goal, you've labeled that you have imposter syndrome. But if we were to make our goal, hey, I'm going to say, like, you know, things I appreciate about myself in the world and the friends that I have in my life, then that works towards your goal without phrasing your goal in a negative way. Any other goals? Where I'm going to go around, just get a bounce around, come back. What you got?
To lose weight.
To lose weight? Why do you want to lose weight?
Because I'm fat.
Now, are you saying you're fat, or do you feel bad when you walk around?
No, I mean, I feel like it.
Are people calling you fat? Does chat call you fat?
You are not that fat.
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
you are not that fat? That's crazy. All right, I think that's a good goal. I think personal goals are great. What you got back there?
Grow my clothing brand and sell about 10,000 for the first year.
Grow your clothing brand, sell 10,000 units in the first year?
Yeah.
I like that. What's the clothing brand name?
OLVR, Oliver.
Have you dropped it?
Not yet. I'm getting samples August 10th.
Now samples August 10th? I like it. All right, what's your goal?
Make more art, learn how to spend time off, and more technology free time. And AJ, you lost so much weight. Don't call yourself fat.
AJ, I like that. AJ. Why are you calling it make more? I think it's important with goals. Let's get a little more specific. Make more art is open-ended. It can be one of those goals that you're like, I I can do it event. You can push that off. So I don't know what specific
What Ludwig is really hitting on right here is a SMART goal. He wants goals to be more specific. SMART goals, I think it stands for specific, measurable. What is the A? Actionable. I think it's like results based or something like that. Is R, and then the T, time bound. So it's time bound because he said by the end of 2026. Specific, he's asking her to clarify what more is. Measurable, I guess that still goes back into the whole more thing. Actionable, I guess is already starting out as an action since she said create more art. Results based, that goes back into if you can measure that, then you can have a result tied to it. So think about your SMART goals. Don't just have a generic goal. Make the goal a SMART goal. Specific, measurable, actionable, result-based, and time-bound.
art do you make?
Well, that's the thing. I do all art. I'm all media. So it's just more like reconnect with it. Like, okay, more specifically, reconnect with it off stream. Because now I have such a streaming mindset that I'm like, okay, now how can I structure this art to be funny and interesting for a stream to keep my viewership going?
So why
I
not
need to
say,
cut that off.
hey, I'm taking Fridays off now. That's a day where I can work on myself and I can also do my art.
Because like you said earlier, it's so easy to like when you see a wave that you want to be like, oh, I need to ride this one. Because I feel like there's always I have random lucky moments where I'm like, okay, I'm taking this one.
Yeah, but I think it's all right. I think the day off won't kill you. But or even if it's a morning or whatever it is, I mean, you can fit it in. How about an example of some goats? Who here has a goat in mind? Someone they really like, someone who thinks great, that inspires them. What you got?
Extra Emily.
Extra Emily, and why?
I like her.
Driving? No, I'm just playing.
Oh,
I'm just playing. I like Extra Emily too.
My car is total too, but that's not the point. So no, I like that she just does like solo streams. I do the same thing where I just travel.
In IRL?
Yeah, I'm about to do a Europe tour solo. Just me and my camera.
And the confidence she has walking in those places.
Yeah.
I think that's great. Mr. Keem.
This is no glaze.
Can't say me, I will go next.
Agent Zero. He's the best variety streamer ever, all right?
Cocky saying not me. Best variety streamer, what? So what do you mean by that? Why is he better than Lyric?
He's very consistent. He does immaculate IRL content. He's an amazing gamer, and he's a reacts king.
I would say what he does better. What does he do better than Lyric?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't watch a lot of Lyric. I know who he is,
What
but
does
I
he
don't
do
watch
better than Soda Pop? What's he do better than me?
What's he do better
It's
than?
not a competition, Ludwig.
I know the answer. I want to see if he knows the answer.
Well, I will say this: he is the professor of the year of 2025. So
I think the only reason I'm pushing you on this is when I want you to mention your GOAT, I need you to really know who they are.
Okay, so what he does do better, I would say, is like, so he has a group, AMP, and they make content together regularly. And I don't know if you have like a group. Maybe you have like the Yard or something.
I think, and Agent, you can back me up. I think what Agent does better than almost anyone is the thoughtfulness of his segments.
I agree.
I think he ideates probably more than almost any other streamer. And then the segments that come out of that are much more creative pound for pound. Okay. As opposed to someone like me or Lyric, who are much more desktop focused, or an IRL streamer who's too scared to try out desktop. Agent will push boundaries in the expressiveness about his ideas. Okay? So that's what I would spot for you. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, all the compliments I'll take.
All right. All right, let's get one final one. We're gonna go next after that. We have not heard from you yet.
Hi, I'm Tana Biddick. My goal, I would say, is to become like the first female athlete in this kind of industry. I play softball, so I don't really know many athletes in general that sit here and stream like this and make it here. So especially females. So that's my goal.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
You're trying to develop a niche then.
Yes.
I like that. All right,
That's a good goal.
let's go through then.
All
right.
Joker has hacked our stream and he's making our Wi-Fi terrible. We gotta go handle this, but we were here, so please don't tell Dean Sinat. Get your homework. Let's go. We'll be back.
You interrupted class. Get out and don't come back.
All right, see y'all.
Let's count on it.
Okay. Were those the people who are dressed as the fucking?
Lorax.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got a character for every day. That's fine.
He was somebody else. He was better.
Yeah, he was.
Today,
It was Victor earlier.
guys, show of hands. Did anyone here not write something down? Did anyone here not put down their goals? My genuine advice at this point, and I do not say this with malice in my heart, you should probably quit streaming. I do not think you are cut out for what it takes to be a full-time streamer if you are not willing to put the work in right now to do such simple things as laying out the goals for what you want for yourself. I don't care if you guys are successful. I'm a multi-millionaire. My life is awesome. But if you don't care for your own life and your own success, then who can? Who is supposed to?
He's right. He's so right.
Prove me wrong. I would love to see it in 3 years. If you didn't write this, maybe you're watching online, you didn't write the goals down, even though I told you to do it. I told you to put down who your goats were, what your goals were.
He's so right. Like, he's so right. Like, I have a page full of notes from this class so far. And I'm not even sitting at Streamer University. So if you are someone who's taking content creation seriously, when you're tuning into stuff like Ludwig's class, or you're watching YouTube videos from people who are just spitting game to you for ways that you can improve, you got to take those notes. Of course, yeah, you can absorb information passively, just listening, just watching, but if you are serious, you're going to take those notes down. Even if you never refer to the notes again, you're more likely to remember if you jot the notes down. Even if you put it in your phone, just jotting the notes down, you're more likely to remember if you just simply take notes. It's so important. If you want to be the best, you have to operate like the best. They are true students of the game. Be a student of the game.
Think about your schedule. If you didn't do any of that, then you probably won't want to spark stream. You probably won't want to come up with these things and be the streamer that you hope to be in your dreams. What you got for me?
Please use the bathroom.
Yeah, you can use the bathroom. Look, at any moment you guys can leave. I don't care. Do you? All right, guys. I feel like we were talking about more high-level things so you can work on for your life, whatever. All right, I know a lot of you guys are already successful streamers on Twitch. But if you do not know, this is some generic advice that I think is applicable to everyone. I think we all know this. You cannot grow on Twitch. We know this, right? There's no discoverability. We have heard about this. We've heard about this ad nauseum. And so what do? You go to other platforms. Maybe you make YouTube videos, whatever. I try to prove this. I made a video asking whether Twitch was luck or skill. I went live on a secret channel, and I waited to see how long it would take for me to get viewership. Okay, usually when I go live, I get 10 to 20,000 viewers. I was live for 4 hours. I didn't get a single viewer. I didn't even get a bot. That was fucked up. If you were to go live on Kai Sinat's channel and Kai were to go live on your channel, you would have more viewers on his channel than he would on yours. That's just how the platform of Twitch works. It is dog shit in that sense, yeah?
You stream a lot on YouTube. What do you think of like YouTube Live's discoverability?
I think we're having a whole class on YouTube, I think tomorrow. YouTube Live's discoverability is worse than it could be, because YouTube gets a lot more money from people watching videos than from live streams. So they do not push live streams. They do occasionally, but not nearly to the extent that somebody like TikTok does, where you get the live stream, you're like, why do they keep fucking pushing me live streams? And then you accidentally click, and then you're in the live stream hell, and then you have to close out. Like a platform like TikTok's a lot better at pushing live streams than YouTube. YouTube doesn't really do it because it doesn't pay them the big bucks. And they're scared to fuck with the money maker, which is VODs. All right. So, question for y'all.
Okay. Here we go.
How many hours should you
it
stream
now.
a day?
How many hours should you stream a day?
Wait, a day?
How many hours you stream a day?
Personally, or are you saying?
What's up, chat?
I think 2 to 4.
Okay. Who else?
I think like 4 to 6.
Okay. Anyone else got an answer? We kind of got a full range there.
I would agree with 4 as well.
Yeah, 4 to 6.
4 to 6? All right. I like that. I think you guys are in the money spot. 8 to 12 is way too long. You are wasting your time. And this is about efficiency of time, okay? You can stream 12 hours. You'll make more money. You'll get more subs. You'll get more followers, whatever. But the efficiency of your time just isn't there, because Twitch is not going to help you grow as a creator. You are basically cashing in on the audience you currently have. This is a 6-hour stream of mine. All right. This is from June 11th. This is one of my best streams ever. I'm going to ask you guys right now. This is a little bit of a trick question. Why is this one of my best streams ever?
Let's put it back up.
You take a look at, I have all the metrics out for you. This is my
Alrighty.
YouTube analytics, my Twitch analytics.
I need to I need to see that again.
4 to 6.
Okay.
I need to see
Anyone else
that.
got an
Let's
answer?
let's,
We
let's
kinda got
break
full
this
range
down.
there.
Let's see if we can
How
figure
many
out
is
why
it?
this is
4 6.
best stream
All right.
ever.
I like that. I think you guys are in the money spot. 8
Bring
to
the
12
stats back
is
up.
way too long. You are wasting your time. And this is about efficiency of time, okay? You can stream 12 hours. You'll make more money. You'll get more subs. You'll get more followers, whatever. But the efficiency of your time just isn't there because Twitch is not going to help you grow as a creator. You are basically cashing in on the audience you currently have. This is a 6-hour stream of mine.
Alrighty. Just taking some notes. He said why. So it was a 6-hour and 9-minute stream. Average viewers was 7,500, which is up 131 from his last stream. Max viewers was at 11,800, which is 1.5 plus up his last stream. He had 95,000 unique viewers, which is 4,000 less. Unique chatters, 4,000. Live views, 190,000. Followers, 772. New subscribers, 659. Watch time, 31.7K views, 60. Maybe it's the watch time. I think it's the watch time. Or is it the number of followers? It's watch time of followers.
All right, this is from June 11th. This is one of my best streams ever. I'm going to ask you guys right now. This is a little bit of a trick question. Why is this one of my best streams ever? You take a look at it. I have all the metrics out for you. This is my YouTube analytics, this is my Twitch analytics.
Because of the watch time?
Because of the watch time, okay, what you got?
I think you're just very consistent.
Consistency, all right.
I mean, your title says Game with Friends. Maybe it was a big collaborative event, so it drew a lot of viewers to your channel.
Okay. What you got?
I don't know, maybe you got some good clips or something.
You got double your normal stuff.
Okay, you are close. What you got?
You made, you upped your average viewers?
Yeah, by 100. It's marginal. All right. Just real quick, by show of hands, who self-describes himself as a clip farmer, aka who goes live, who can get a bunch of clips, you can throw them on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and they do very well, but maybe on stream you're used to getting like 100, 200 viewers, a smaller number than the amount of user clips get. Does that sound familiar to anyone? Is anyone really thriving on clips, but it's not, transferring to long form? Okay? All right? What you guys are really good at is streaming for the clip. It's second nature. You probably have gone through a stream, hit the moment, knew, oh, that's the clip that I'll post later, and then gone through the rest of your stream. I am old school. They did not have clips. Okay, they deadass didn't even have short form. So what I did is I streamed for the YouTube video.
Yeah.
I would create a segment in my stream. The entire stream would be me recording the YouTube video live. Okay? For example, I have the rarest Pokemon box. Today I'm going to open it up. We're going to see what's inside. Very clear expectation of the context of what's going to be happening in the stream. Later on, I'll have an editor edit that. Think of your streams as recording sessions. That's all they are. So what's the ideal amount of time to stream? I would say, how many segments can you get out of the stream? You're probably not going to get 8 to 12 hours of segments. I cap out at around 4. So why is this my best stream? These are all the segments that I got out of it. Real quick, this is the revenue. This is going to be for later. This is the revenue of the stream.
Oh, let's see. So looking at these segments, he made $505 from paid subs, $754 from Prime subs, $62 gifted subs, $1,200 plus on ads, $1,000 plus on Turbo. Don't know what Turbo is. $11 cheering, $2 power ups. So he made $2,000 from the revenue from the stream. That's just from the stream. So he hasn't even talked about what he did from a YouTube standpoint.
It made $5,500. Okay, just keep that in mind. That's not a flex. Just keep that in mind. This is the content that I got out of it. Okay.
So he created a whole content funnel from it. So he got video VODs, maybe that's video on demand, something like that. Then you got edited videos, and then he also has short form as well. So this is an opportunity to create a content funnel more than just the clips. The clips are a part of the content funnel, not the only content that comes from the streams. That's key.
Okay, so we had 3 VODs. It's got 14K, 178K, 140K. I got 3 edited videos, 320K, a million, 330K. I got a couple shorts at $500,000 and $1 million. Okay, all right. That's all from one stream, 1 6-hour stream. I got all that. Okay, that's the 5,500. That's how much a stream made. If I streamed double, I might have made 7K. This is how much all that content made.
He made $24,000 from all of that content. Reminder, he made $2,000 from the stream, but he more than 10x that. He like 10x that by utilizing that content funnel. So it's important to recognize that streaming is a gold mine for creating more content in a content funnel. Like he just said, you can create YouTube videos from it. You can create different style of YouTube videos from it. You can still get short form content from it as well. And if you really want to create it, make it into a holy grail, if you are one of those content creators who is more on the educational side, maybe you can take a clip, a moment, and really expound upon it even more. That can be done via written form by creating a LinkedIn post or creating a Substack post. That could be doing a standalone video, expounding more on that particular subject, on that particular clip, things like that. What I would do is instead of running to do that, unless you feel very good about it and you feel compelled to create that content, I would kind of just see how the content from the funnel performs. And if there's one piece of content, especially if it's short form content, that performs really well, and it seems like your audience wants to go more in depth about that, then you could create a standalone video that goes more in depth into that. You can make that into another short form video. You can make that into a YouTube video. It's up to you. But what I love about content is when you create it, it naturally creates more content when it's good content.
Holy moly.
All that content made $25,000. That is separate from the streams revenue, by the way. 30 bands from one stream. 30 bands from one stream, 5/6 of which is from the stuff that comes out of the stream afterwards. This is called the content funnel. This is why being a streamer is so valuable. Because when you stream, you can turn that stream into a YouTube video. You can have a thriving VOD channel. You can get amazing clips that are driving people to different sites. Maybe you're long form, maybe you're short form, whatever.
So question there. When it comes to like playing this, because I've tried and played with this a little bit myself. I kind of wonder, do you ever like?
Banner, can you close the door on him?
Have you ever tried, or do you still like kind of make scripts in a way, like before, like say you have something that you want to really make sure that you talk about or you say? Have you ever like been like, okay, this is what for this segment I have some type of script like for.
Are you talking about for long form?
Yeah, for the long form. Like when you're like, okay, I know that I want to make sure that I talk about this in my long form.
So I think ultimately the question here is, do you have scripts for your segments? No, I just have rough segments that I know are going to happen. So this stream, I set up a Metro Chameleon lobby that I was going to do with some friends that I knew would hit because I knew the group was really good because Northern Lion was in it and he's electric, okay? I had planned to watch the CoffeeZilla video because the Lego scandal it's like a big drama. It's a hot topic. A lot of people want to hear about it. And CoffeeZilla is like the investigative guy. And I've been doing this challenge called the God Gamer Gauntlet. And that one was a little more freeform, but it's a structured stream that I have set up that people are familiar with. And so I knew I was going to do all 3 of these concepts going in. Okay. And that was my game plan. I'm not as good of a clip farmer as other people. So I just have an editor and I say, find it. Find the diamonds for me. Because I'm not good at it. A lot of you guys are really good at this part. So what do you do if you're good at this part? How do I get better long form? This is all you're working on now. This is all we're focused on now. You know how to get the clip. Why do we have to worry about it? You already know how to do it. So let's improve the other part of our game. Okay, I used to be dog shit at recording offline videos, which is weird. I would think, live streaming, I'd be good at it. I made another channel that was only offline recordings just to work on that skill. Now I'm electric at it. I feel great about it. You're good at getting clips?
Yeah.
So let's get good at this. This is what you're working on now. Long form. So we're thinking about segments on stream that would turn into good YouTube videos. You have to study that game. You have to study people who do it. You have to do things that are authentic to yourself. But this is a content funnel in your live stream.
What's good about the segment idea that Ludwig is spitting right now, if you get very calculated with your segments, if you plan out your segments enough ahead of time, it gives you an opportunity to then go to different brands and try to get sponsorships and partnerships that align with that segment. That is a key way to making money on streaming outside of the platforms themselves. Outside of creating on Twitch, outside of creating on Kick, outside of taking the content from the content funnel itself and putting it on YouTube, putting the short form on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. You can get paid directly from the brands if you create a segment and pitch that segment to those brands to sponsor during your stream. This is getting very calculated. Let's go. I'm seeing it, Ludwig.
You should not just be getting clips. You should not just be getting long form videos. You should be getting everything. You get everything in one.
Good question. So I made 24,000 or 25,000.
Yeah, 25K?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. And
what's the question?
How much do you spend on those clippers and editors?
Well, I'll do a class on that tomorrow, going through all my finances. I have a company of about 15 people. My expenses are like $250,000 a month, or excuse me, yeah, $250,000 a month about. So it's hard to say because it's not like individually catered towards this stream. It's not like the clipper gets paid necessarily for just this, like they're a full-time employee. So, but I'll have a better breakdown tomorrow, and that class will be available online. I can send it to you.
All right, so would you agree that when you stream versus make a YouTube video, there's like a different flair or like a flavor to it? So do you have any tips for when you use your stream to make a video, how to edit that well to do well on YouTube?
Okay, the question was, you think videos are better when they are recorded than when they are streamed?
No, I think it's a different feel.
It's a different feel.
Yeah.
So I think what it requires is a little love after the stream. So the stream is hard because you're live. You can't always contextualize things. You don't always know what the moment is that needs repackaging later on. VO will help you get the feel of the live stream feeling like an offline recording. That's the value of VO, because you can basically carry through boring moments to moments that are more exciting. You can do a new intro now that you have the knowledge of what happened. Okay, so I think it comes out of voiceover and giving your editors more ammo to make a better product. Any other questions in the content?
That's a great point. You want to take the content from your stream, right? You don't want to directly just take the content from the stream and just start posting it everywhere. You have to give it some love. You have to repackage it and optimize it for the platform. That's the best way of making the content feel native to that platform. Like he said, show the content some love. Figure out ways to break it down, edit, update, splice it to fit what you needed to do on the various platforms. You know the best practices on Instagram versus TikTok versus YouTube. Do what you need to do to massage the content for it to have the best chance of really performing well on the various platforms. Repackaging is so important.
Content funnel. A lot of you guys chit-chat back there for how bad you are at YouTube. I've seen it. Okay? A lot of chit-chat for how bad you are at YouTube. I'm just saying, sometimes it is really easy to just focus on the thing you are good at. Let's improve the thing we are bad at. Some of you here don't even have YouTube channels, by the way. I looked through all of your channels. We don't even have YouTube channels, or we haven't uploaded in 4 months. That is not acceptable. Here's the deal, guys. You are not just competing against other small streamers. You are competing against every streamer. You need to be better than the biggest streamers to be getting the attention of viewers. All right, I have good news for you. Most streamers are absolute dog shit. Most streamers are absolute dog shit legacy streamers who boot up a game and just kind of coast, and they're multimillionaires and they're not providing new things. So if you're hungrier, if you're willing to work on the stuff you're not good at, you can replace some of them, okay? But it's not negotiable. You have to be doing long form videos. You have to be working on clips, and you can do it slow. I know it's expensive. It's hard to get all the editors for it, whatever. You can do it slow, but make it something you are actively working on. Okay, I want to leave you guys with a quote here. This is from Abe Lincoln. Give me 6 hours to cut a tree and I'll spend 4 sharpening the axe. What's the connection there, Marlon?
The connection is you're sharpening the tool instead of
Dude.
You're building the skill.
The connection here is we're spending 4 hours figuring out what we're going to do on the stream so then our stream can be the most successful stream it can be, right? We don't spend 6 hours just going live because you had 6 hours available. It would be genuinely more valuable if you had 8 hours to go live to spend 4 hours figuring out what you're going to do and then 4 hours doing it than just being live for 8 hours. Some of you guys stream too much. We got to be streaming less. And it doesn't mean we're taking the time off. It means we're actively taking that time to be thinking about what we're going to do on stream. Okay? And every big streamer does this. Sometimes they have help, which makes it a lot easier for them because they got capital, they got money to do it. If you do not have that, then your time is your capital, and you have to use that time to set up your streams the best you can. That is the end of my class.
That's really good. That's really good. What I really got from that is more valuable to strategize and then take that strategy and execute on it in the same time frame than it is to just stream that entire time. So a shorter stream, but a more structured stream, a stream that has a cadence, that has an agenda, that has a purpose. It's not about just streaming for streaming's sake. It's about creating content that the end user will thoroughly enjoy. If the end user enjoys it, you have more viewers. If you have more viewers, you get paid more money from ads, etc. on stream. If you have great content, it fuels your content funnel. So now you have better content to post on other platforms for discoverability. If you also do what Ludwig said in regards to optimizing the content for the respective platforms, you not only create opportunities for discovery, you also create opportunities for that content on those respective platforms to perform favorably. And if they perform favorably, of course you're going to get the discovery, but you also get paid on the back end from the ads and just from the ads on those platforms, and also just the way those platforms pay you as well. So yeah, this is all making sense to me.
Class, you guys have any questions for me? You have any questions you would like to go over? It can be about anything streamer related. While you have me, we have another 5 minutes here before you got to get out.
Should every stream be turned into a YouTube video?
Should every stream? No. Maybe the stream you thought was going to be good and it turned out dog shit. You shouldn't make a dog shit YouTube video. Or maybe you had to do some commitment for a sponsor. You don't want to make that a video. I'm doing a Twitch Rivals event. God knows I'm not making that into a YouTube video. I'm playing Valorant for 7 hours. The light of day will never see that, but I will still do it. It just won't be a YouTube video. Agent, what you got?
Split on like how you spend your time on a day-to-day.
I can go back to my schedule, but this is pretty honest. This is pretty honest to what I do almost every day, Monday through Friday. I mean, weekends are more variable because I got events or whatever. I'm going out, but
How about on days you're not streaming?
on days I'm not streaming, I don't know, I'm just fucking big chilling. I think I'm streaming probably 6 days a week, maybe like 2 to 4 hours, really. Like I'm not doing long streams. Okay, I stream maybe 3 to 5 is more accurate, but like I think I've streamed 90 hours in the last month. I probably spent another 90 hours thinking about what I was going to do, but it's 90 hours total. Yeah, what's up?
like you have set out days, or you just kind of you go with the whatever 6 days that week is allowing you to?
They're not necessarily like concrete like that, because I think as a streamer, you probably notice you have to be malleable. Maybe you're called to an event here, there. So like, it's more so about like, okay, I know I got to take a day off or whatever, as opposed to Wednesdays I'm off. What you got? Another question?
Okay, so I've been stuck for a long time in the night shift. So my viewers peak between 2 to 6 a.m. Eastern time. And I've tried to transition to earlier times, but my viewers just don't transition well because most of them are overseas. What's the best way to transition?
Just do it. Stick to it. Just do it. Stick to it. You're not going to get those viewers to switch their schedules, most likely. You're just going to have to get new viewers in that new time zone. But if that's the time zone you want to be in it, be in it. I remember, bro, all that shit. When I was starting out streaming, people were like, oh, you cannot stream in the 4 p.m. time slot because all the big streamers are there. That's bullshit. Just pick whatever's best for you. Okay? Believe in yourself. Make it catered around what you are trying to do to thrive. You do not have to cater around other people in that sense. I just don't personally believe in that. I think it's fine to just have confidence that you will succeed in this new time slot. And I think time will show that whatever losses you had were small enough, and you can recoup them with your effort and energy.
Yeah, so what's the metric to get into streamer games? Like,
What's the metric to get into streamer games?
Yeah, what we got
honestly, I think it is people who I think are coming to this university and will genuinely be a big streamer one day. And not because, you know, they have a crazy amount of viewers now, but they care enough to do that. I showed you these numbers, guys. They are real. Like, genuinely half of you are going to fail in the sense that you will have come to Streamer U and you will have nothing to show for it in a year. I mean, it's just true. A lot of people are here going to be this red line. So I want to take people who would be maybe a little green line like this, have them at Streamer Games, and maybe they can go way bigger. You know, I want to give opportunity to people who will take advantage of it. I don't want to give opportunity to someone who in a year won't even stream. That's ultimately it. All right.
I stream 100 hours a month, and my chat calls me a part-time streamer.
You stream 100 hours a month, your chat calls you a part-time streamer.
Yeah, they won't stop.
What are you using the other time for? Is it for stream? If you're being honest.
A lot of the time that I spend off stream is like either planning stuff off stream, like planning stuff for streams, or sometimes I'm spending like quality time with my friends.
I would say, I don't know what your offline time is. 100 hours seems fine to me. I think chat's just being chat, and you just got to ride with them. But I think 100 hours is fine. I would think 120 to 130 is a sweet spot.
Hi. My question is, what would you do if like you start up as like a YouTuber and like you're so used to like editing and like taking time, being intentional about that, and then going into like streaming and then feeling like you don't have like that editing and like that, I don't know, like what's the word?
The control over products? It's just because you're not confident doing it. If you did it 1,000 times, how many times you streamed?
Probably like a few times, like not that many times.
That's it. What do you remember when you first edited? Yes.
Like in my life?
Yes.
7 years ago.
Were you dog shit?
Yes.
Streaming is a skill. You got to stream to become a good streamer. That's step one. Guys, that's time. Y'all are good. Appreciate y'all being here. I will not be seeing you guys again. Guys, just to be clear, though, I will not be seeing you again. You will be getting homework from me every day for the rest of Streamer U. It will be available on the website or your app, the Streamer U app.
I just want to say that, you know, I felt like your class was my favorite. I'm not trying to blaze, but I was actually coming here with the intention of troll, and I'm really glad I didn't because I learned a lot.
I'm glad you didn't troll, too. Where's Bader at? Bader, can you just get her channel? What's up? Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I just want to apologize for being late, and I want you to know that I am hungry and I do want it.
Okay. Why were we late then?
Okay, you're right. I will be late. Oh, I was up to no good. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm here and I'm just trying to.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take advantage of everything.
I'm glad you're able to make it.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
I just want to say this was genuinely a super informative class and probably the best class I'll have throughout this entire experience.
Thank you
So much for being a part of this and doing this. Like, I learned so much more than I thought I would.
I know this is unrelated, but it's so related at the same time. The fact that we're getting live testimonials from the students is pretty cool. It kind of just in business in general. In business, anytime you work with someone, you want to try to get a testimonial, and hopefully the testimonial is good because that's kind of a content funnel in of itself. You do good work with a client, you get the testimonial, you leverage the testimonial to get more clients to showcase social proof. So it's kind of cool to see the live testimonials here because it's kind of giving Ludwig social proof that he knows what he's talking about with streaming and this content game.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. You're like information.
Thank you. That's the goal.
Wait, I thought you said rate, R-A-T-E. You're gonna raid, R-A-I-D?
Yeah, I'm gonna raid you. I'm gonna raid you with my viewers at 5 p.m. So just stay live through 5. You staying live through tonight?
I'm doing 24/7 here.
There we go. That's easy enough. How we doing?
Great job.
Thank you.
I needed all that. That was a lot of game that you gave us.
Yes.
A lot of free game.
That's the goal.
Yeah, I took note. So
You took some notes? Can I see them? What you got?
Yeah. So I actually did. I took a screenshot of everything that you talked about, and then I'm gonna go back. I'm writing my notebook, all my goals and everything.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do.
Let me see it.
So my goal by the end of the year is to have 1 million subs.
I like that. That's a very achievable goal.
But I like what you said, how to transition the short form into long form.
Yep.
And segments. See, that's one thing I don't do is segments.
Yeah.
I think applying more segments will help.
Segments.
Mm-hmm.
I also think just looking through this, be braver.
Okay.
I think you're doing like a format that works.
Yeah.
But it's okay to throw shit at a wall. If it doesn't work, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I see like the same concept in a different area with the same title and thumbnail every time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's doing well, but I don't think it's doing the numbers that you want it to do.
Yeah.
So let's try some new shit.
Okay.
Let's try it.
So switching up thumbnails.
It's like you can do the same, like maybe you're doing 4 videos and 3 are kind of what people are used to seeing.
Yeah.
And 1 we're trying to do.
Okay.
Like new title, new thumbnail, maybe a new concept or slightly deviated.
Yeah.
And like, did that work better? Okay, now that's what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Take more.
Yeah, take more
I appreciate you.
Hey, no worries.
Thank you.
Ludwig just spent some game there, hella game there. I think it's dope what he said. Essentially, what he shared with King 68 the Great there was even if something's working, don't play it out. Like in marketing, there's a thing called A/B testing, right? And it's essentially an experiment. A is the control, meaning what you've been doing. B is a treatment. It's a test. It's trying something out, right? That's what you're truly experimenting with. You're changing a variable. What Ludwig essentially just told King 68 the Great was, hey, you're creating this one style of content. It's working, but I feel like it could be working even better. You should try out a different concept, but don't just completely ditch what's working. Continue to do what's working while having a small subset of content be the test, be the experiment. So I always recommend people should try to do 80% of what's working and then 20% of testing something new out. Eventually, you will find some new things that work, and then you can slowly but surely start doing that type of content. And if it works really well, you may actually make the decision of just adopting that style of content and stop doing what was working in the past because you know that this new style of content is really where it's at. And then that becomes your new control. And then you start testing other things. And that's how you constantly optimize and get better at what you are doing. You essentially do that in all forms of marketing. And this is the same here.
So can we get a picture?
Yes, let's do it.
And then I did have another question.
All right.
I didn't want to say it in class.
What's your question?
So I won a Mr. Beast video.
Okay, that's exciting.
And
Which one? Lock in real quick.
Thank you. It was the survival video.
Okay.
Were you laughing at people in the woods for a month?
Yes.
So I've had people tell me I should be like capitalizing off of that, and like every video is like Mr. Beast winner does this, Mr. Beast winner. But I said that's okay, and I haven't been doing that.
Yes.
Okay, so I should stay just doing my own thing and.
Unless you want to be Mr. Beast winner in 5 years.
No, I want to be Malin.
Then let's be Malin.
Okay.
Yeah.
But should I use anything or just that's just
It's fine. When was it?
It came out in May, so it's recent.
It's too long ago.
Okay.
Agreed. I totally agree with that. It's all about branding. You don't want your personal brand to just be about an event. Going back to the not making the moment, not letting the moment make you, but you make the moment, right? She made the moment by winning the Mr. Beast contest, but she can't be the Mr. Beast contest winner. You want to evolve from that. That's how you become bigger than the moment. You don't let the moment make you, you make the moment.
It's old news. Who cares?
Fire. Okay. I just wanted to make
Congrats
sure.
on winning, huh?
Thank you.
What'd you win?
20K.
There we go.
Thank you.
20K in bet.
I kind of have a question a little bit.
Yeah,
Because I'm like a YouTuber and like I don't know, like a lot of people are like streamers. It was very intimidating kind of coming in here.
Yes, I
especially
imagine.
because like I knew like I got picked because I'm just a content creator overall. And in my opinion, I am very good at what I do, especially on YouTube,
Yes.
creating my own world and stuff like that. But I was gonna say like as a
YouTuber, my assumption that I'm not a YouTuber, but I think if I was a YouTuber first instead of a streamer, I would try to figure out ways to incorporate my YouTube zone of genius into streaming. Of course, with YouTube, it's edited, things like that. I would try to show more of my personality, more of my authenticity, and try to see if I can get those, not clips, but those segments from the stream and make those YouTube videos on top of the YouTube videos I already make. I think a YouTuber, with what Ludwig just shared, actually has a leg up because they're used to those segment styles. They're used to the segments because they're used to creating YouTube videos. So I will focus more so on how can I make my segments like YouTube videos if I was a YouTuber trying to make the transition to streaming. Let's see if Ludwig says the same thing.
YouTuber or whatever. I just made a stream today, not stream, but a Twitch today, which I got like 500 followers in like an hour or so. Do you think I should stream on Twitch because everybody is falling under that stream university category and it might bring more views? Or do you think I should stick to YouTube where I'm staying true to myself and able to bring in supporters that I can keep for like longevity and like longevity?
But it's a great opportunity.
It sounds like you know the answer.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you want to be a streamer? Or are you just that streamer you?
I think I would love to be a streamer if it was just specifically for YouTube.
Then be that. You control it.
Yeah.
I think you can be that.
But I do think I can also be honest and say I do feel like part of it is for streaming you know? I like being like a little bit more like
Sure.
controlling over like my videos and editing stuff
Yeah.
and like, you know?
I think it will come across if you're doing something that's not authentic to yourself. And it sounds like if you were to go on Twitch and start making this Twitch stream, it's like not even 6 months. In a month, you'd be like, I don't really like this. And you'd go back to what you enjoy doing. And I think that's what you should do. You should do. Just because you're a streamer, you does not mean you have to become a streamer. Okay, you can still forge connections with people. You can still maybe learn something about streaming and occasionally stream, like if you want to. But like, it's your life. It's not forced. It's totally an optional career. And I promise you, the earth does not need one more streamer. Like,
no,
I'm not helping anyone on earth by doing this. So, I think something that you're really passionate about is what matters most.
Thank you so much. And I just need to hear that from somebody.
Yes, you know the answer.
Thank you so much.
Got you.
Here's the Silver Star.
Silver Star, appreciate
I
that.
was wondering maybe like a medium raid wouldn't hurt.
A medium raid.
Right.
What's a medium raid?
I'm thinking maybe if medium raid is not available, maybe like 100 gifted.
100 gifted. A chill 100 gifted.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Thank you so much. That actually means a lot to me.
We'll see you at the end of the semester.
And also, you said we're not seeing you again, so we're just getting homework.
This is our last class.
You're getting homework?
Yeah, you'll be getting homework.
So homework that you're not going to be grading?
I'll be grading.
I will be seeing you at Stewart Games.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Honor
you.
to meet you. I'm Alazami. One thing that I noticed that my chat was saying, they said that you have degrees, that you got.
Yeah, I have 2 degrees. English and
I
journalism.
have 3. Psychology, art theory, and political science.
Okay.
And I always think it's a very important thing to be educated and being a streamer, which is weird because like I feel weird that I'm not using my degree, but I am at the same time because everything you were saying up there is like what I look at. I didn't even have social media downloaded last year.
Yeah, I think it's not necessarily better to have a degree, but it can be helpful to have a degree. And I think in general, life experience is something that helps shape the person you are.
Mhm.
And so going to college gives you much more life experience than someone who streams at age 17. Because like, what does that 17-year-old look like when they're 27?
Yeah.
And half their, conscious life has been being a streamer.
Yeah.
And so I think that's like an aspect of it that helps a lot.
I think the consistency and the discipline,
Yeah.
it helps a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
the hard work. I have like my YouTube channel.
Let's take
I've
a look.
already posted a lot of Streamer U. I have
Uh-huh.
my own editor, but at this point, with how much that I'm averaging on both YouTube and Twitch,
Yeah.
it's not. I'm basically making just as much revenue as I'm spending on an editor and stuff.
I think one person who you sell the journey of you and what you were trying to build, and you bring them in on it. And I'm not just saying like flat payment, but like percentage payment will be so much more valuable than you trying to pay for a manager and like three
Yeah, pay for
editors
this
and a
whole
clipper and this whole team who gets paid the same regardless of whether you do well or not. My first deal with my first editor was this guy, Shake Trizzle, and I offered him 25% of the channel revenue in addition to like some flat payment.
Yeah.
He didn't make a lot at the start, but he grinded out like a crazy amount, like a really inhuman work ethic, probably like 90 hours a week.
Yeah.
Because there was an upside there, and then he got there, and now he makes easy
that's
six
what I should
figures.
do. I wanted to switch to a percentage really bad. I'm in that spot where I can't turn the stream off because in my mind I'm just like, this is paying off the flight to here. Because like even now,
Short-term thinking.
I've been awake since before DreamCon. Like,
Yeah, you got too many degrees to be this short term.
yeah.
I mean, that would be the same logic as like, oh, I can't leave my 9 to 5. I need to work 24/7 because
Well, I mean, I do cut off stream because I'm like, you know what? It's more important to post online right
Yes.
now. You mentioned that 50% of people coming out of SU won't even gain more than a single digit number of
Yes.
viewers.
Yes.
What's your biggest takeaway on how to not be one of those people?
You have to differentiate yourself. And so I think last year, if you look at the people who were successful, it was Tota who formed like the strongest relationships with other people. It was Yana who I think had a personality
I
where
just think it's so hard without a cameraman. Like, I feel so like full-handed all the time.
I think he's right. I think that's not right.
You always think you're part of the team.
No, I mean, he's right. There's 1,000 big ass streamers who just clip farm the whole time. And ultimately, like,
What the fuck? I'm just.
I didn't even mention you.
I didn't fucking. You looked at me.
You were just close to me.
You looked at me, so obviously you.
And ultimately, it's people who are acting different that will stand out more. All right.
All right. So get expelled.
Dude, I hate to tell you this.
But
Was
it down the whole time?
Someone said in the chat right when
Dude,
it was over.
I think it was down the whole time. My fly was down the whole time? Are you serious?
I can't let him go to lethal shoot with the fly down, bro.
That's so embarrassing. So how was class? Really good?
That's
I think it went
hilarious.
well. I think it was a good class. I think the students also did really well.
Okay. Okay. That was a good class. That was definitely a good class. I think he may have had one more class. We'll do that another time. But I have about 2 pages of notes from the class. So let's just like rip through it really quickly. This was Ludwig's How to Get Lucky class. Just a combination of things that I observed prior to the class and also throughout the class. So I peeped the brand sponsorships and partnerships with Red Bull. We learned early in the class that he is a Red Bull athlete. So that's why he was so heavy on Red Bull. So definitely want to lean in on sponsorships and partnerships if possible. Yeah, that's big. That's big. Easy way, not easy way, but a good way to make income in streaming and just content in general. Okay, key points. Be delusional. If you don't believe you can, no one else will. 92% of streamers only go live once, so go live more than once. Top 1% of streamers is having 20 viewers. So constantly show up on stream, figure out ways to be strategic with that to build to that 20 viewers. Relying on a moment alone will not save you. You got to leverage the moment in of itself. You got to make the moment. Don't let the moment make you. You can't live off of motivation alone. You must be disciplined. Yes, you must be disciplined. Consistency creates results. And one way you could be consistent is by creating a schedule that works for you, a schedule that allows you to take days off. It's important to know that you cannot grow on Twitch. YouTube doesn't push live stream like TikTok. So you want to leverage other places to get discoverability and drive those people to your Twitch. You want to stream for 4 to 6 hours per day, according to Ludwig. It's about the efficiency of your time. You want to be, very aware and awake throughout the time. It's important to not focus solely on clipping, on streaming. You want to create segments on your streams. Ludwig recommended at least 3 segments on the stream. You want to think about these segments as recording YouTube videos live. You want to optimize for the YouTube video. YouTube is the best place to post the long form content because YouTube pays the best when you pays the best for content. Streams are like recording segments. You want to operate to create content funnels. A content funnel is important because, like Ludwig showed us, he made a little over $2,000 from the Twitch stream, but he made $25,000 from all of the content created from that 4-hour, 6-hour stream. So that's essentially 10x how much he made from the stream. So in total, he made almost $30,000. When if he did not create other content from the stream, he would have only made $2,000. So you definitely want to extend. You definitely want to make more content out of the stream and extend the longevity of the stream as well. You don't want to script it. You want to create high-level segments. You want to repackage that content that lives on other platforms. And you want to repackage it to optimize it for the platform. That's the best way of not only getting discoverability, but for it to perform favorably on those platforms to optimize how much you're getting paid. Let's see. It's more valuable to strategize during some of the time you would stream than stream exclusively. That allows you to create the best stream possible. The better the stream, the better the long form and short form content will be from a discoverability standpoint. And of course, more discoverability gets more people into your actual stream. If the stream is great consistently, those viewers are going to stay. And then, of course, they're going to start acting as word of mouth marketers for you. And more people are going to start watching your stream. That creates more avenues for brand sponsorships and partnerships. And also with those segments, if you plan them out well enough in advance, you can start reaching out to numerous brands as well for sponsorship and partnership opportunities. If you truly want to grow on stream, you have to differentiate yourself from other people. That's the game that I got from Ludwig. I agree with everything that he spit. I'm looking forward to learning more. I may see if he has other classes. I'm also going to look into Agent Zero's class as well to see if we can get some more learnings. If y'all like this content, definitely keep checking in with me, chat. I'm loving this. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Solo Targan. I hope I butchered your name. I hope I said it right. Solo Targaryen. Thanks for being here with me. You said studious, studying the game, man. Studying the game. I'm new to the streaming thing. I am a I consider myself a media and creator economy strategist. And streamer universities, there's so much content created from it. So I'm just really studying this, trying to see how I can not only become a better content creator, but also help other people become better content creators. It's bigger than just content creation. It's about really people following their divine purpose, identifying who they are. It's about self-innovation. It's about freedom. It's about expression. It's about entrepreneurship. I want to help other people find their calling in life through their identity, through purpose seeking, through being a student of life, figuring out ways to what am I trying to say? Express themselves authentically, and then leveraging everything they've learned about themselves and the way they express themselves to figure out ways to make money, whether that's creating content, whether that's doing consulting, starting a business, landing their dream job. And I believe social media is the best way of expressing yourself. So that's my why. That's why I do what I do. Definitely sub with me, subscribe, follow, whatever. This is my first stream. I don't even know the proper words to use. I need to study more on my Twitch game. But yeah, I was just about to watch the Vibe first class and saw you live. I appreciate you. How long have you been in? I just wrapped up not too long ago. I hope you were able to see some of it. I'm not sure how Twitch is truly set up. Hopefully you can see a recording of this. I'm not sure how it's set up. So I think I've been going on stream for a little over 2 hours now. There was a point towards the beginning where I was kind of just trying to figure things out, and I had to go get some coffee really quickly, and I just kept the stream running. So you can kind of bypass that if the recording is here post me shutting this down, and you can watch my whole take there. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try to figure out ways to clip up some of this, create some long form content from it as well. So I'm definitely going to start streaming more often. I don't know how often. I don't know how I'm going to do this. But yeah, Streamer U got me excited about trying this out, and I'm going to keep showing up. Couple of minutes came in when you started reviewing your notes. Okay, good. What did you think? Tell me your thoughts about my notes. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. I'm not sure how this is set up, but yeah, I'm loving this. How long have you been streaming? Do you stream, or are you more so a person who watches other people stream? Maybe you could teach me something. Like I said, this is my first stream. This is cool. Okay, I got my first viewer. Watch mostly. Okay. And what's stopping you from streaming yourself? Do you create content at all? Yo, this is so cool. I really appreciate you. I streamed a little playing video games. Okay. That's what's up. Well, I'm not sure if you want to be a streamer. I'm not sure if you primarily want to stream playing video games. But I think no matter what you're trying to do, whether it's playing video games on stream, or creating IRL streams, or being at a desktop like I am right now, no matter what you're trying to do, definitely check out Ludwig's class. He'll give you a lot of great game. Like I said, if Twitch allows this recording to stay on my page and you can actually watch it end to end, you can kind of just see like my live reaction throughout. I kind of just inserted my thoughts as he was teaching the class as well. And then, of course, you saw my end summary of me reviewing my notes. You will see that as well. But I think it'd be great for you to just kind of spend some time watching that video, taking your own notes too, and figuring out ways you can apply it if you want to stream And even if you game, I think there's some things that you can do from a gaming standpoint as well. But yeah, what time is it? It is 6:30 here in Atlanta, Georgia. I have not been to sleep. I had me a Monster because I was trying to figure out this whole streaming setup and everything. I think I am about to call it, but I really appreciate you, Solo Targaryen. I feel like I'm butchering your name, so my bad, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to butcher it. But I really appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you talking to me in the chat. I really, really appreciate it. You're my first viewer on the channel. So I really appreciate you tuning in, man. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. How do I end this? And we stop it just like that.